What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal? We are back, all two of us. Just the three of us. Just the three of us. Three of us here on Zoom at the moment. Anyway, let's go into a little breakdown and let's see what today holds. Daily's bullish. I was expecting for daily to make a bottom wick to come back up, but at this moment it might still flip, make a bottom wick and then come back up. But ideally, we want to fill this range up here. Isn't looking bad. This is looking pretty decent. So we had a range right here that we just closed above. Actually, wow, this is nice. This is a nice hourly. So we should fill the range up here up until these areas till around 1927.24. Ideally, let's see if we can take any positions above here. Really not much range anymore. Remove this line. It's a good level to take buys above here. I doubt this will come back down. These are valid, but if we come back in range, we'll look for a steeper wick and then a drive. I was really expecting the daily to come make a bottom wick here. like the area where we're at, but I think we're a little late for that, so I'm gonna wait for a closure above. Yeah, Harley's got a bottom wick here. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a closure above 1926.05 here. We might have some early positions today. That'd be really nice. Jeez. It's way back. I don't want to go back that far. Yeah, I think when we came on here, the break of this previous hourly high was a really solid position to fill the wick here till maybe 1927.04. I think should get up there. At which point it can reject somewhere in this area. If we form correctly, we'll take buys above here. If not, it's a really good entry once this hour began, but we got here a little bit late. It's alright. We close here in 1 minute, and that's not a 15 level, that's a 5 level that we have. This isn't really that valid now. See if we can get sells in as well. For now, I have sells below here, below 1921.22. 21.16. Perfect. It's doing exactly what it was supposed to do. If we were here maybe like 40 minutes earlier, chat would be in here. But it's alright. We will survive. If we can hold here for another few minutes above this area, we've got a bottom wick we'll be in. So if the 15 can break its own low and then we flip bullish, re-break its high, we'll be in there. Which means the next 5-minute candle gonna have to look like this. Once it makes this bottom wick here, we can look for positions above here. What up, Spectral? Yeah, I know. I was looking for positions over here on the hourly flip, but by the time I did the breakdown, it already happened. It's alright, we'd be break even right now, right? I wouldn't have closed anything. I would have been break even here. This candle flips, it would have been nothing. But it shouldn't. like this, if we can pull back in range and then lift off, be cool on the higher time frame, but that would take up all the way up to London session. Yeah, it should fill the range up. I don't see why it wouldn't. I like the way the chart looks here. Hopefully we come back, we can draw up another resistance here, another support. Give me a second, gang. It's a couple pulls. just creating a range here, but it's just driving. It hasn't really given us anything. Oh, you guys can open up your mics and cams if you want. All right, 30 close here. Let me restart this. So if we come down below 1923.656, there's no sells below there, but we might come back up. We might get a wick below 656 on a higher time frame, closure below here, and come back up. Right, similar fake out to this. Right, close below, just throw it up. That's what we might get if we end up coming below here, below 23.656. If we don't and just fill the range up, we'll look for buys above 1927, a little higher here, 1927.81. For now, we wait. Daily closed above resistance here. Weird thing is no bottom wick. I truly believe daily at some point has to come down, make a bottom wick. If we took a position at the beginning of this hour, we still would not have hit TP. We'd still be at like 4 pips in profit. Didn't really do much here. It should fill up, but it hasn't. We would have been sitting here this whole time. Yeah, I think that's a better level. Instead of 27.7, it's 27.07. Get this closure above 27.075, form a range, and then take some buys up. We're coming up on the last 15 of the 4 hour. Let it play out here. And then we might set up some position. Idea will be to fill this higher time frame range. See, came up cleanly here, came down cleanly here. We're gonna look for the same clean drive up. Oh, excuse me. Went up there. Be nice if we close up above there on the hourly too. Nice level on the hourly here. Nice level on the 30. Very nice level on the 15 and the 5. Yeah, let's get this closure. Last time we closed above here on the 5. We just drove straight up. There. Alright, so same thing. We'll get a closure above here on the 5 after the new 4 hour. And then we will look for a bottom wick. And the break of this high as we're coming up here will be in there. This is our advantage point right here. This is our TP area right here. This will be our stop once we get up over there. Ideally, we have this 95, but at 65 here, it's what it's going to look like once we're above there. Is the difference, or any difference from YouTube to Zoom? Yeah, there's no delay on Zoom. Cool name, Peak Formation, Dan. What would be great is if we could come down below 23 areas and then come back up above 27. Don't worry, if it closes right now above there, there's no positions yet. We have the 4-hour closing. This is the last 15 of the 4-hour, so for all we know, this one can come up, create a top, would come back below range. It's gonna get really interesting. Interesting Asian. My phone. Just driving up here. Probably had a good weekend. What did you guys do this weekend? I went to a big party. But the thing is, it was so wild that everybody got burnt out within the first 2 hours. So it was like a 3-hour party. Wild. Can I get a collective cool story, bro, in the chat? Fuck your party. Shut up and trade. Oh. Been about 10 collective hours pressure washing my sidewalk and my driveway between Thursday and Saturday. Feel like I got ran over by a train. Yo, you want to feel like you got ran over by a train? Put together a kid's playground. In Florida heat. But yeah, that's tough. It's even worse that it's yours. You're not getting paid for it. Rain's non-stop. It's still raining here. Still raining here. Which reminds me, I got my joint outside an ashtray. The ashtray. Anybody else see Aiden Ross tonight? He had Andrew Tate on for a few hours. It was Aiden Ross, Andrew Tate podcast. No, it was a stream, not a podcast. Pudgy, yeah. Fucking calling me Pudgy. Watching that today. Don Juan. What up, my dude? This is good. So we tapped this area and we established it as a resistance. It's a good idea to put our level here. Now I just need a bottom wick on the next hourly, right? Grab some liquidity on the next hourly and off to the races we go. Ideally somewhere above this wick right here, right? So if we're talking somewhere above that wick, maybe we can look to come up above here once we close, right? And once we do get this closure above here, maybe if it looks like this, we will look for a break of this wick, right? Which will break this wick, maybe a buy stop above here to take us up to this area. A lot of movement. We haven't really ranged. I mean, we filled the range. We're in a range here. We didn't break out, but we filled the range here. So we're moving. If we don't get something for Asia, I think London's going to have some really nice moves. A lot of potential. Very simple here, right? If we look across the board here, where do we want to be in a trade? Just first glance, right? Really want to be in a trade somewhere in this area, right? I want to be in a trade somewhere in this area. See that? This area you want to be in a trade. This area you want to be in a trade. Really don't want to be in here. Excuse me. You can kind of tell. You see the clean candles, clear ranges. Zoom one and out, zoom out. Now you kind of have an idea where you want to be in a trade, where you don't. If we can go to the higher time frame and tell this is clean, how do you come up with a plan to take advantage of it on the smaller time frame? Look where candle closed and drove. It closed above this area. Right there. Drove. Let's see if we get that closure here. Drive. See, might be a little bit higher here. 27.04. I like this level fine. There's a reason we rejected right off of here. It's a good level. On the dot. On one and tap number two. What's the deal? 4 minutes, 3 minutes here on a 4-hour close. Give me a sec, fellas. All right, a minute to go on the 4-hour here. Sorry. Closed. Found support here on a smaller time frame. The hourly is giving us a bottom wick. Oof. Let's see if we get a closure here on the 5 above here. Might just drive through. Let's see. Let's establish volume. Volume comes in the shape of a closure outside the range. See this wick here to the left. We don't break it on this 5, but close above, we'll have our buy stops above this area, above 1927.79. This is good. This is good. Got a bottom wick here on the higher time frame, right? The 1 hour came back down. We basically established the resistance here right after we bounced off of here. We got a resistance. Now we just got to find support and drive off of support past this area. Give me a sec, chat. Good. Now, the lower we come down, the better. Once we can get closure above 27.075, we will look for buys. No bottom wick on the previous 5, right? It's very interesting. Maybe it finds support here. Alright, coming up here. Coming up. Support? How about you? Green's not here to tell me to flip the tape. God damn it, Green. 3 minutes. Can we close? Oh. The hourly re-breaks its own high. There's potential here as well. Maybe setting buy stop here or entering. It starts driving here. One minute. What up, Jack? Still. Where you been at? Seconds, but I gotta pee. Did we close above? Yeah, we did. Did we have a top wick? We do. Get a bottom wick here. Small bottom wick. We did close above. Looking at maybe buy stops at around 1927.82. I want to come back down, grab liquidity. The hourly's got one. All right, give me 30 seconds, Shad. I gotta pee. Yeah, above 27.867. I think it was 27.72 earlier we drew it. This is good enough. Made a top, but it came down, broke the previous hourly low, and then flipped bullish again. Why are we going to flip bullish again and break resistance with a clean range to the left to go up? Why wouldn't we go up if that happens? The bottom look on the 5. Can we come back up? $30's closing here. Still respecting. It's a deal, Jack.
Good day.
Day.
How are we?
Always well.
Good stuff.
See if we get these closures now.
I nearly wasn't going to join on. I was going to go to bed and I thought, nah.
Where you been?
Can't miss a nut. I just sorting shit out, man. You know, I had that breakup and whatnot. Just I've had to obviously like move out and just get my shit sorted out.
Stuff.
Yeah, sort out my setup and whatnot. And now I'm back.
How long were you together?
Like 3 years.
8 years?
3. Not that long.
3 years.
But still long enough to have a lot of shit in the house.
Yeah. In 3 years, you have like a lifetime worth of shit.
Literally, man, it was a lot of shit to sort out because
you don't know how much shit you really got till you actually start moving.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, mate. That's exactly what happened.
Where did I get all of this?
Find stuff you didn't even know you bought.
I own this? Hold on, guys. We might get some position. Closure. Give it to me, closure. Give it to me now. 2 minutes. Don't fill the range without us. We're looking at the hourly reflip and the break of the high right here. Break of this hourly wick instead of its own. At that point, we might as well just get a 5 closure above here.
Looks like that's making sense. It feels all weird when you have a bit of time away from the charts, you know. It just feels like something's missing. Like now I'm looking at it again, I just feel like
back home.
I need to get my shit back together. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when I stream and I take like a day off, 2 days off, come back, I'm like, oh man, this is how I do it.
All discombobulated.
It's alright, I get back in, I got good muscle memory. I get right back into it. That mental muscle. The muscle.
What the fuck is going on? My laptop sounds like it's about to take off. Jesus.
How many times I think a candle's about to take off and it doesn't take off?
How was last week, man? Because I only joined. I joined Friday's stream where there was a trade, but I think it was a pretty shit week last week. Before that,
It was all right. It was a weird month. Like June hasn't been that great of a month.
yeah, May wasn't too great either, was it? It weren't bad, but it weren't great. Or did you have a good month there?
I had I had a profitable May. This
Oh,
month
good.
started off weird. I'm clawing back.
What's happened with you this month? What's the crack?
I was down like somewhere between.
A bit.
Yeah, I was down like 8% this month, 10% this month.
Oh,
To start,
jeez.
but it's all right. You know, 2 weeks ain't gonna make my year. My year has been really profitable. So
Yeah, of course. Have you managed to get some of that back yet, or is you just chilling at the moment?
yeah, I just had one winning trade so far. So yeah, I got 1% back.
Nice. 1% is better than none percent.
All right, a little more a little less is a 18 pip win.
Good enough.
Yeah, last week I had that 18 pip win, and I had 2 break evens. I think that's what we had. That was a 30
Tip-
close.
Did you know that trade on Friday that one that shot up? I literally joined the stream. It was a bit of a piss take. I joined the stream about 10 minutes before, and then that trade setup come right up after not being on the fucking stream for like a whole week. I thought, nah, that's
Threw
not
you
really
off.
fair, is it?
All right, you got to be prepared.
But now I'll just come back in and then went bang 30 pips out of nowhere.
Feel ya.
37 actually. I've just looked on the trade history. I didn't even fucking journal that, man. I've gone off track a bit. I need to like restart. Now the month's going to end. I'm just going to restart because obviously I got all fucking jumbled up for a bit, you know. I could add it in now.
This 5 closes above. We'll look for the next 5. Bottom wick. Breaking this current 5, and then we'll have buy stops. Right, because if this 5 comes back down, if this 5 closes above and the next one breaks its low, comes back down, it'll create a bottom wick for the 30 here. And then a rebreak of its own high. Which will take us up to the hourly level here at around 29. unless, because we've reached these highs, if the next candle gives us a bottom wick and we just start breaking the highs, looks great on the hourly. Great on the 30. 30 no bottom wick yet. Gives a bottom wick, we can start thinking about sell stops on the higher time frame here. I'm sorry, on buy stops, but not yet. All right. Gave a bottom wick here on the 30. 5, close respecting. It's interesting. Ooh, that's interesting too. Might have buy stops on the break, not of this current candle, of this candle. It's a little bit higher. Let's see if it starts driving up here. Eight. Okay. We broke the previous 5 here, grabbing liquidity. This is nice. Chat, I'm gonna set a buy stop right here. Above. Look at this liquidity grab. We break the previous candle high. There's just clean range here to the left. I'm gonna have a buy stop right here. Get active. All right, yeah, I just got activated. I got a buy stop activated at. Oh damn! Oh, it's not that bad. I got slipped by half pip. I thought I got slipped by like 3 pips. All right, buy stop activated. It was above this candle high right here, not this candle high. That was the re-break of the hourly high after making a top wick. Bottom wick created support, grab liquidity. This 5 broke the previous 5 with no top wick. Started driving up, broke all the highs. Now we have the higher time frame here to take us up. Clean range here on the higher time frame, on the hourly above here. Hold on, let me put this in here first. My stop was activated at 9.4. So right here. There we go. 2794. There we go. That's my price. Yeah, my RR tool is bugging. All right. There we go. There we go. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? 32 areas, roughly 50 pips. All right. Oh, and Tesco here. Stops. Called them. Well, this area 120 around 727. We'll see how we start closing. I think below this area, obviously, we'll start managing risk if we start closing bearish on the higher time frame. This is the previous 5 range here. We'll keep it here for now. 22.71. If it starts coming down, we'll see how we print on the higher time frames. If it makes sense, we'll move it lower because technically it should be below 20.9 here for the previous 5-minute range. Careful here. If we flip here and flip bearish here, and start breaking our own 30-minute low, you might see a pullback. But that's what I'm expecting, a pullback, not a drive down, but a pullback down to come back up. Ideally, we fill the range up here now, but if we close like this on the hourly, we might end up seeing a pullback, which you'll see on the 5. They'll start flipping, come back down in range. Literally drew out this position at 820. And then at 9, as soon as we had the hourly close and the top wick, the rebreak of the hourly. But anything above this wick here is clean range. If you look at the higher time frame, there's no reason for us to all of a sudden just reject. We should technically put our trust here in the higher time frame and expect to fill this range up. I mean, if it's going to reject, it's not going to reject all of a sudden in one candle. It's got to start printing some kind of range and then coming back around on the highway and doing a U-turn. And right now, everything is closed in our direction. Like I said, if you start seeing bearish higher time frame closures, then we'll start looking to manage risk. What's that song? Let's see if we can get some volume to the song. Around 11, 12 pips here. We're looking to go break even, take risk off the table. Basically, if we re-break this high, the current hourly high, current 30-minute high, if we re-break it, you should be looking to go break even. Or once we re-break it. Because re-break it, we should. Breaking the highs. About 2 more pips. We rebroke the highs, didn't we? Around 29 areas. Where are we in the hourly? Last 15 of the hourly. So here's the thing. The hourly must leave us a top wick for us to be pretty confident that we're going to continue heading up, right? And the next hourly might give us a bottom wick, so just expect that. And if you don't want to sit through that, if you see indications of that, you can start managing risk. For now, I'm still in here. Right. And it's hard to close here off of 5 printing when we got the entry off the hourly re-breaking its own high. Re-breaking the hourly wick here. Last 10 of the hourly. Come back down for a pullback. Yep. My broker's got a gap below here, but below 22.68. If it comes down there, it'll most likely make a wick for the 4-hour. But how low will that wick be for the previous 4-hour? You know what I mean? That's why I have stops here, and if they hit, but it's gonna end up coming back up for the 4-hour, then I'll look for re-entry back at this area at around 23.6. We're gonna get really close to the end of the hourly and we're still break even, or around the break even area. I might close and break even just to wait for the pullback on the next hourly, but we'll see. Ideally, overall, there's range to fill. Forgot I had a J. No mods here today, huh? At all. Oh, Martin's here.
I've barely been smoking, you know, in the last couple of weeks.
Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe it is wicks. Maybe I need to just get a big fat joint out.
You gotta bring out that Jamaican out of you.
Maybe that's what I need to do right now.
This isn't the drive. Overall, I expect us to come up tonight. If this isn't the drive and it gives us a steep pullback, I'll be up for London looking for it to come back up anyway. But bullish we are.
Wicks, would you still be interested in doing that video thing that we talked about? Obviously, I didn't plan to have a breakup and for all this madness shit to happen, but
I completely forgot about it now that you remind me. Yeah, we got to talk. I told you I was going to call you.
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I know it's not ideal that I just went off for a bit, but you know, you can understand that it's not like that happens every day.
Yeah, just remind me. Oh,
nice. Yeah, we'll catch up about it. Would you mind? Could we join on the Zoom or like before Asian, like, or something tomorrow or something?
That's what I prefer, before Asian instead of.
It'd suit me because I'm so tired when it comes to the end of it because it's like 4 a.m. for me.
Makes sense.
Yeah, what I'll do then tomorrow daytime, I'll work out some shit and then when we join up, we can just run through it and see if it works out or whatnot.
Makes sense.
I'll do like a test run or something or for one of your other ones, just so we know where we're at.
Bottom wick on the daily, I know. It's all right, but we had our range. So we were expecting, right, a bottom wick here to the 4, and I can put my stops here, but I'd rather put them over here. So this 5-minute range, and if it does come down here and comes back up, we'll retake the buys. If it doesn't come back up, then we were in the wrong direction. But you're right. Daily and the 4-hour no bottom wick. But we are bullish for the daily, right? So we're not expecting to come down. We're expecting to come up, a lot of volume. So come up without a bottom wick. Once it meets our stipulations for range 2 breakouts or for closures above the range on a bullish day, right? Or breaks of higher time frame candles, then we could be in there. Well, I could be in there. Everything has risk attached to it, right? But Asian session has seen 30 wins, 7 losses. This is loss number 8. Well, I'll take another one. I'll take another one tomorrow. We're going to have more losses before the end of the year is up. Also going to have a lot more wins before the end of the year is up. Don't really want is the hourly closing bear here.
Hmm.
If the hourly closes bearish here, we're getting close to the hourly, we'll close. I don't like how this hourly flipped, but we'll see. If we have 2 minutes, we close bearish here, I might end up closing the position. Because then we're respecting, right? Then we have an onion and we're respecting. This level on the higher time frame, right? We were expecting to fill the range up. Let's see how it closes. But if it closes with no bottom wick, I might leave it open. Thirty's closing in no bottom wick. Interesting. The 30 closed with no bottom wick. I know the hourly's got one, but let's see. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna close right here. As it flipped, I'm gonna expect it to fill the range down. I close minus 29. Yuck. But I'm gonna expect it to fill the range down. And as it starts closing back above, I'm gonna take a position. Let me update the stream record so nobody bitches at me. And if it starts closing back above, I'll take positions again. That's annoying. First loss in our Sunday unfiltered.
I hope I didn't bring the bad luck.
No, it has nothing to do with luck. I mean, we're expecting to fill this clean range, and like I said, if it doesn't do it now, once it makes the bottom wick for the 4-hour, bottom wick for the daily, it might. But I think we managed risk pretty well there, minus 29. Instead of hitting the full 52, and I think at this point it should come down here to this area at least to make support.
Yeah, and there's not really any telling exactly where that's going to happen, is it? Right now.
Right now, no. Now, even if it starts flipping here and coming back up, I have no business in taking a position here. Because now we have a new resistance. What's up? Dude. We were bearish 1 hour, right? So at any moment now we can make a top wick and still come back down. So for me, there's no sell, there's no buys until we come back up and close above these areas, above the new resistance that we made. And the reason we're out and we weren't out on similar positions a few weeks back, we took a couple of losses where the hourly closed against us and the probability of the trade went down immediately. And typically we could have managed risk at that hourly close, We didn't because the higher time frame here was in our direction and it had bottom wicks, but here we didn't have a bottom wick on this 4-hour and the daily. So the possibility of it coming back down, making that wick and the hourly holding resistance. I'm gonna take that risk off the table. Now if we get closures back above, I'll look for more positions. It's 10 o'clock here. Might be a session for me. Five-minute closed doji here, right? So you're still bearish. You can basically, when this happens, typically you can swipe that candle out like it didn't happen. This is what the charts are looking like right now, because that was an indecision candle. It had started at one price, created range above, created range below, and then closed at that price. No decision. Now we have that little range above it right here that it just filled. And there's range here that it can fill, has potential to fill. So instead of sitting hopelessly, you have to play your odds, right? Probability dictates we're going to touch the bottom of the range. If we don't, great, we'll see some earlier positions to come up, right, before London. But if not, if it does break this low, I think our positions will be for London. Yeah, you wouldn't take a buy here, right? So it doesn't make sense sitting in this position. All right, gang, I think I'm gonna call it a session here. It's been a draggy minus 29 pip session, but it's all right. A lot more wins ahead. It's been a tough month overall in June, but it's been a great year. We're entering our last week of June, and then half the year is up. The first half of the year is up, and we are roughly 40% up for the year. Damn is when I see Don's account. I'm like, bruh, I'm at measly 40-50%. You're over here at 500-600. Last year was wild. Last year was really good. I was trying to.
What, you had a good year?
Yeah, last year was like 300% year.
Nice, man.
But this year's not up, and last year quarter four, I was really surprised by quarter four. It was massive for us because we expected no volume for Q4, and we had plenty.
Plenty in the tank.
Yeah, I think we went 17-5 in the last 2 months, but no, from middle of October to middle of December, so it was 2 months, yeah. Roughly, I think it was October 16th or October 17th to December 15th.
The end of the year. Oh, right, okay.
Until before Christmas, so we had 2 months, and it was a lot of volume that we didn't expect, and then that's when we streamed, and then off stream we had another week of trading. It was
That's
It's a really
good
good year.
stuff.
So I think the end of this year, we're just we really picked it up last year from September and on. So don't be discouraged. No, it's weird not expecting losses, but you know, for your next trade, make sure you're doing the same thing. We'll be fine by the end of the year. All right, I'm gonna call it a stream here because I want to be on in the morning. And honestly, I'm gonna be looking at this for London, seeing if we can make a bottom wick here for that 4 hour.
Going to be sleeping with one eye open.
Yeah, well, no, I'm gonna come back here at 1 a.m. I'm gonna look if we've come down here, made a bottom wick, or if we're re-breaking the current highs and current 4 hour highs. This is gonna be key how this 4 hour candle closes. Closes bearish here. See maybe a bottom wick on the next one and then drive up. But the levels are valid right now. Right? It's just I can't take another position right now until we're back above there. All right, gang, that's it. I'll see you guys in the morning. And if I'm taking something in London, I'll probably post it. Very rarely that I get something pre-London, but if I do, and I'm on, I'll post it in Wix Discord, in the Clubhouse Discord. All right, that's my session.
Nice.
I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you for coming through. And
Yeah,
I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m.
Should I catch you a little bit before that week? So should I
Yeah,
DM you or something? Yeah, man.
DM me, yeah, so I'll hop on with you maybe like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I should
Yeah,
be
nice
free.
one. Sounds good.
Beautiful. All right, I'll talk to you
Sweet.
guys tomorrow.
See you, man.
Later.